Next, I'm going to do the wiring on these little connectors right here. This guy here, and also this guy here. Rivets here, here. Pop this guy out because it's rubber foul. I got to pop the rivets in there. So once I get that in, I can throw the radiator in, fan shroud, and disconnect and connect the tranny lines. Alright, so I wired up those connectors, got the fan, all that stuff on it, so I gotta get some the clips that go here, because she's still a little loose. And I just got oil, antifreeze, power steering fluid, check anything else, then fire her up.
Without you
I got the transmission fluid in, oil, power steering. We tried figuring out that freaking antifreeze thing. I don't know, so we just dumped it in there. She seems to be holding stuff in there, so just gonna throw the battery in real quick and then hope for the best that she fires up. We got a leak. There. Which is coming from the bottom of the thermostat, so that's probably the reason why we couldn't get the freaking crap to get vacuum pressure or whatever, how that freaking junk works, but at least we found it now. So we're gonna go fix the thermostat housing. Come to find out, missing O-ring. Now, moment of truth. Almost there. Yeah. It's alive! So the car runs, but the only problem is that it's idling kind of high. So there's some testing here and there. I'm gonna swap this bad boy over. I think it's part of the carburetor setup. I'm just gonna disconnect this line right here, take the 3 Torx out, take this bad boy out, and I'm gonna swap it with this guy here. That one compared to that one's a little more stiffer. I did a little smoke test on it, and a lot of smoke was coming out of here compared to the other ones. Okay, so I took that freaking plenum, whatever the hell that thing is. I disconnected these spider injector freaking lines, pain in the balls. Come to find out, there's supposed to be a spring from here to here to, I guess, retract that. And there's no spring on there. Like here, you got the spring here that goes onto the freaking piece for the throttle cable linkage and junk. Maybe the reason why it was high idling because it wasn't returning because there's no spring on it.
Going through my head like a jet plane, going with the lights on. Turns out it started with a fight tonight. See me in the car going right to your door. 5 minutes later, I'm done on
think I might have found the problem. This is like a few days later. I'm beating myself up trying to find the freaking thing. Seems to be idling pretty good. It might be a little tick too high, but at least I can rev it. And the idle will go back down instead of screaming at like 3,000 RPM. So, further investigation, looks like this, I think it's an IAC valve, was installed like this, and on my other motor is installed like this. So you see there's a little arrow of airflow direction. So I'm like, okay, one motor's one way, the other motor's another way, something's got to give here. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it how the other motor, the JDM motor was, and I flipped it over, and it seems to be doing a lot better than what it was. So I did swap over all those parts with the plenum and manifold or whatever that freaking crap is. Check the antifreeze, check the power steering fluid, check the transmission fluid. Everything's good to go. So I think we're about ready for a test drive here pretty soon. All right, y'all. First time I'm taking a wagon outside. Hopefully this works. We are moving. So it's been a few months, finally got her back. She's running perfectly. And what ended up being the problem is the transmission, I guess, had water in it or got water in it. I guess that's the reason why that the fluid was like pinkish, foamy-ish when I drained it. So all like the clutch plates and all the internals of the transmission had like rust on them and stuff. So that's the reason why I couldn't get out of the garage. And so the transmission was pretty much shot. So I had the whole transmission rebuilt by a professional Mercedes tech. He's really good. Then there was a little issue with the motor. Nothing too crazy. It just had a little lack of power, but nothing what I did. It's just with the junkyard motor. The parts that I swapped out when I had that little issue wasn't the problem. So I ended up swapping out all the parts, but the one part I needed to swap out, I didn't. And that was the fuel distributor, I guess, that little puck looking thing. So actually he did that. I brought one over from the other motor and he swapped it out, and now it runs really good. So now I can actually hit the gas. She downshifts. So at the end of the day, she runs and drives. I'm excited for that. So what I did at the end of the day with the motor swap came out pretty good. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna do some yellow speed coilovers under this thing, and I got some nice Alzor wheels that I'm gonna throw on there. So I had to get the stance looking okay, you know, I don't want to sit in like a dump truck. So just want to say thank you so much for watching the video. Stay tuned for the yellow speed coilover installation on this bad boy, and we'll catch you in the next video very soon. So long.